All right, welcome back from the break, and we're just about to get into it. If we could roll initiative, everybody.
All right.
We're just using perception for this, I'm guessing, because we're all staring at it.
Yeah. And you could do it off your character sheet or like the little picture on the side. You can click the dice when you hover over it.
Oof.
Oh, Tibbs with the giant
Oh, that wasn't
initiative.
even-
Holy shit.
I clicked the wrong one. I got
Tips
10 though.
Dante.
My bad.
10? Okay, I
Yeah,
can
I
just
got 10.
manually do it.
Yeah.
Update.
Wisdom plus 0, expert plus 7. Tibbs is not very wise, guys.
All right, now going into this, I'm going to tell you about hero points. So how hero points work are kind of like inspiration, but they do it in a little bit of a different way. So we're gonna start with 2 hero points, and you can use those to re-roll a roll, attack roll, save, ability check, whatever. You can also use, if you go unconscious, you can stabilize by spending all of your hero points.
We
If you
start
have
with
1,
2.
yeah, we're gonna start with 2. Because you typically get like one an hour.
Okay.
So we've been going for a little bit, and mostly it's been role play stuff, so it hasn't come up. But with combat, like if you get a critical miss or miss, if you want to use a hero point, you can just right click in the chat when you do the attack and say reroll using hero point, and that will automatically do it for you.
Fantastic.
Nice.
So, as you guys notice this creature this shape coming towards you out of the water, it kind of explodes out of the water into a splash, and you see the big jaws and the big mouth.
I'm not gonna lie,
And-
boys, I'm a little terrified, but I'm gonna use that tail meat
And
something fierce.
Tibbs, it looks like it's coming straight at you, and you are up first.
Fantastic.
Does it look like? Wait, does it look like a classic alligator crocodile, or does it look weird in any way as it strikes forward?
As far as you can tell, it looks normal.
Right now, Oz, I'm looking at its mouth, and it looks pretty normal to me.
Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a group perception check real quick. And oh yeah, you all notice pretty easily that it looks really normal, except for when it's opening its mouth to eat Tibbs here. You see kind of a glowing coming from inside of it.
Oz, I've
Just
suddenly
like that.
changed my mind. It's not normal. It's got glowing nodules in its mouth
Just a
hole.
soft glow. So Tibbs.
Dislike.
Tibbs is going to... I should be able to toggle the double slice, and I'm just going to open big with the double slice. So I should be able to turn that on, right?
Yep.
And then I hit my strike. And then... strike. Okay. So double sliced is on. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. So roll. Oh, shit. Okay, now I forgot to select the target. Now roll.
Nice. Hit.
Hey.
Nice.
So now I hit the damage, right?
Yep.
And do I get sneak attack?
It's not off guard to you, so no.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the other attack. Well, I'll go ahead and damage it.
Okay, so do damage one more time.
Yep. Or do attack again, because you're doing two attacks,
Right.
and this would be the multiple, so like the -4 or whatever.
Okay. Oh.
Natural one.
Natural
Well, we'll
one.
use that hero point.
Yeah, I'm probably going to. So how do I do the hero point thing?
So that little square, it's called a card in the chat. If you right click on it, and sometimes you have to right click and then scroll down
Oh, reroll.
using hero point.
Come on.
And another hit.
Oh no!
Oh.
You know, it's the inverse of Raven.
Yeah. It's just Tibbs
Win
is
some-
so. Listen, guys. I'm so nervous. I'm standing at a glowing mouth. I hit it one time. Somebody kill this thing, please.
Alrighty, and that's 2 actions. You do have one more action if you wanted to move or do something else. Put up a.
Pray.
Yeah, I'll probably move. So I don't want to go in the water. Just gonna move that way a tad.
And also, just so you know, moving through your friendlies is not difficult terrain. It's you can
Oh,
move through
so
them.
I
you
can
just can't end your turn in their square.
So I could effectively do that then.
You could, yeah. Hide
Oh.
behind the big guy.
Okay, well that's definitely what we're gonna do.
All
Your
right.
knee seems very strong place for me to be right now. Don't move, Oz. Oh god.
Ooh.
What was that sound effect?
Oh god. If I wasn't nervous before, I am now.
Okay, let's go to Thesimos. You are.
Throw
So,
ass in your face.
So the blowgun, do I get a disadvantage for ranged attacks up close, like in 5e, or?
No, the only risk is if something has opportunity attacks or a reactive reaction that it can take against you. It could do that because you're using a ranged weapon next to it. But you noticed that that Tibbs just ran away and it didn't do anything. So
That's most my bet. So I'm going to dip a dart in Grave Root as one action.
I like how this thing is pompous crocodile. That makes me laugh.
Yes. And then I'm going to blow the dart into this thing's mouth. So would that still be a +9 to attack?
yeah,
Okay.
Right in the throat hole.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, I need to select.
Yeah, double
Oh.
right click it. Double right click
okay.
the crocodile.
It is selected.
Pompous crocodile.
So 17.
alrighty,
Oh, you
and missed by that much.
Can I reroll?
Yeah, you can right click and say reroll using hero point if you want.
On where do I right click at?
The box.
In that box where it says like 17 or anywhere in that like pink area. And again, you might have to right click and scroll down to see the drop down.
Kind of nervous for this pompous crocodile to go.
Reroll using hero point. Well, natural one.
Oh no, that was the threshold.
Oh wait.
What it did is it took it like made yours disappear for a second, so you saw a random.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
awesome, natural one. And then,
21.
21 hits.
Okay, so I believe because of my Grave Root tincture, it needs to make a Fortitude saving throw.
DC 19.
Oh.
Blah.
And he passed.
He's big. I think though. Let me look at that grave root again.
It's duration. So does that mean he makes a save each round?
No, I think like if he failed that one, it would continue, and in every round he'd have to make it to shake it off, and it goes
Right.
through stages. So
So he
but
only-
you still do the damage from the blow dart.
Okay. Which is
D1.
You should just be able to
Because I-
click on the damage.
it just says 0.
Well, you got
Okay,
one.
so
Oh, this is
I did 1 point of damage.
1D1.
Oh, it is
scoreboard.
1d1.
That's amazing.
So yeah, it sticks in him, but doesn't the poison doesn't seem to be.
Now he
Man,
looks
I-
mildly
You do too much.
perturbed.
He does look mildly perturbed. I use the rest of my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Did I get the hell away from it?
Alrighty.
Guys, it's immune to poison! Sorry, that was Nara again.
Yep.
Guys, it's immune to poison.
Alrighty.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
He's
Well,
shiny and glowy. We're fucked.
Yeah, and it had its sights set on Tibbs, but Tibbs ran past this big shiny thing.
Yes, it worked. I mean, oh no.
Miss.
Nice.
Yeah, it tries to
Yes.
chomp on you, but you missed.
Thank God for armor.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just barely hits.
Damn it.
I'm ready to see our fearless parole officer take charge of this. Oh,
8 is solid amount of damage.
That is, yeah.
Does it automatically subtract off? Do I have to manage that, or?
No, I will. I'll do it for you.
oh.
And then
It'll do it
it's gonna use it's gonna use as it bites you. It's gonna use its other action to try to grab you.
Oh no!
Oh God.
You littles just couldn't stick around.
Get her!
Honestly, y'all should have stuck around because I can use if it hits somebody else, I can use my reaction to hit it. All right, let me do this athletics. I think I'm okay.
I think
at
it's a contested roll. I think, or no, I think it's
Oh.
just it's athletics against your reflex.
it.
So
Oh, I am grabbed. Yeah.
Yeah, you are grabbed. You can take an action to escape it, or all it pretty much does is like you cannot move. You're held in place.
I'm off guard and what is off guard? Okay. All right. Okay.
But good news for the rest of you is its main weapon is currently tied up.
That is good. That is very good.
Yeah, I
That's
like
one way to look at it.
Can't complain about that.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use an action to try and get out of its grasp if possible.
So with an escape is
Yeah,
you can
this-
do you attempt a check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect, which was
Okay, unarmed attack. So it'll be +9 for an unarmed attack. So should I just roll an unarmed
I can
attack?
click that, but you can to escape. Just reading it just to make sure. You can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check against it instead using your attack modifier if you choose.
Oh, let's see which one.
So whatever your
+9 for the unarmed attack. It's the same either way. So I guess
Yeah,
let's
okay.
do unarmed.
Either one
attack.
of those would work.
Yeah, it's a natural
Nice.
19 on that.
Crit.
I just rip its jaws apart.
Wow.
Give it a little boop on the snoot. No.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna I can move 5 feet. You know what? I'm just gonna get right in front of it. Move right in front of it, get it like more squared, and then so I have 2 more actions. I will. I'm gonna try and hit it with my mace. First attack. It says strike +6. Oh, is that because it's my second action that I? It's.
Yeah, the grapple thing I think is considered like the
Oh, boo. Dislike. I will try and strike at the. It's going to be a miss. A critical miss. I don't know if that does anything bad to me. And then you know what?
typically not.
We'll wind up again and we'll go for another shot on this. See if we can get it. Miss. Even with a high roll, it's a miss.
It barely
no.
missed. I'll give you that. It wasn't by much.
Yeah. All right, that's
well,
me.
hold on though, because you just did a +1.
Oh yeah,
that
because I
was
mean, I think it decreases 5 every time, right? So
Yeah.
it was +6 before. Well, it started out +6. Again, it should have been +10, but then I guess from all the other stuff. So
Alrighty.
All
Timbo.
right.
Time
All
to
right, I'm gonna
shine.
do produce flame, but because I'm an elemental sorcerer, it's not actually flame. It becomes my earth/metal sorcery. So I produce like these like molten rocks, and then I'm gonna throw them at the alligator. Hopefully,
So the spells, yeah, you got it.
oh, that's a minute. This alligator is ornery.
Right.
What the hell?
All right. With that, I'm gonna then one hand do that. Second hand, I'm gonna use my focus spell, Elemental Toss. It's one action. Oh boy.
This crocodile's very hard to hit, apparently.
Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just throwing rocks at this thing.
And maybe all the water still splashing up from it. It's just taking you by surprise with a little shock to the system.
Hey, I've done, I think, the most points of damage other than Tibbs.
Well,
So
we're
that's-
the only two that's hit.
That's 3 actions.
True.
alright. So, Tibbs, you are back up.
Oh god, okay. I'm gonna use one action. How deep is this water? Like, can I get behind him?
I'll tell you what, if you could pass a tumble through check on it, I will say like you could like basically kind of jump off his back and then onto the other side.
Love it.
So you target him, and then you remember the basic action macros. Tumble
yep.
through is the last one. And you succeed.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll say you're able to get over here behind him.
Awesome.
That should give you off guard to him, so he should be a little bit easier to hit for you and Ozempic. And you get sneak attack if you hit him.
Alright, cool. So we'll do that. I'm gonna attack him right here. Yeah.
Imagine Tibbs just doing the Fred Flintstone
Yeah.
dino slide.
Hey, Tim's just gonna jump and like back handspring off of him. Alright, so I hit him. So then I
Yeah,
click
I'm so-
damage. And now, sneak attack's already added.
Yep.
Okay.
Should auto detect it.
Okay, so
So same with Foundry, the Pathfinder system is pretty slick where it
It's
detects
amazing.
these
It's
things.
so-
really well.
10 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty good now. It's fairly in the injured category. If you you have one more action.
Oh, I'm gonna attack it again.
The
Actually, I'm
tumble
gonna.
through doesn't count as as a multiple attack penalty. So like you would only do the -5 one or the -4 for you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna bite it right in its tail. So, -5.
Get a quick taste of it. I mean,
Yep. Sampling the goods here. No, I'm not. I'm not sampling the good. It's too tough right now. I gotta tenderize it some more.
snapped at it a little bit, but it moved its tail around.
I think I chipped a tooth, boys.
Alrighty.
I think I'm
Decimos.
starting to realize why we got caught.
I'm gonna switch out the blow darts that I covered with Grave Root for ones covered in the Dread Ampule. And then I'm gonna shoot at him.
I like to think this rat has like this utility sling.
Of just darts across him. Yeah.
Like Rambo with darts.
23.
That hits.
He need and the Dread Ampule is on a strike, so he is frightened.
Yep, he becomes frightened 1.
He also takes 1 point of piercing damage.
I like how your darts is just 1d1, so it's just you roll the maximum every time.
So now he is frightened.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and we talked about it with Alex, with his character at Decimos. Like, his thing is he's giving you guys bonuses, right? Like he's making this thing weak. So now this thing's frightened. All of its skills are -1. If he does it again and
That's
gets frightened
amazing.
2, it's -2. So
That's awesome.
even AC. So that
Yeah.
was 1 attack.
That was 1 attack. Can I take one of the darts I had earlier and try shooting? The one that I had covered in Grave Root as well?
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay. 13. Okay.
That one goes a little wide.
I'm going to use
Bounces
another
off its skill. Hero
use
point.
another hero point.
I like how it says on here if you miss or hit. That's also really cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
25.
So yeah, that hits. Let's make that
And fortitude save. He failed.
He failed it, so he takes 1d8 poison.
Heck
In the-
yeah.
You could
Oh, he also takes another point of piercing, guys. Can't forget that point of piercing.
It's very important.
We're slowly whittling him down.
yeah, if you want to click on that 1d8 thing in the chat. There you go, and then
Nice.
Three poison.
3, but he's stage 1. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I will nickel and dime this guy to get death if I have to.
So now he's poisoned and frightened. So like he's got this condition on him. Next at the end of his turn, he has to make another fortitude save. Otherwise, it moves to stage 2.
Mhm.
Nice.
So you just poop, poop.
Alrighty, one more action you have.
No, that would have been because I had to use my action for the dread
to
ampule.
poison it. Okay.
Yeah. So, Oz, go to town, smite them.
What's the pump?
Oh, yeah.
I'll turn first.
Tibbs, you gave it a pretty good whack.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, Tibbs
it's gonna-
did say you're the lucky one. It doesn't feel like I'm that lucky at the moment.
He's gonna turn around and try to hit you.
I'm just kidding. Yes.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Let me
I don't know if you
see.
guys can see it, but the foundry I have it like randomly name it. It's Pompous Crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's so
Trigger an
pompous.
enemy. Oh, it has to damage you before I can actually hit it, I think. So if it didn't damage you, I can
Yeah, he missed
do
me.
my thing.
Oh, he's gonna try that again.
What the
on
hell?
Tibbs.
You're the chosen.
You are chosen.
Another miss.
Another miss, but this time he is going to target
Tibbs.
the shiny one over
okay.
here with it as he's like biting at Tibbs. His tail lashes out and
Don't miss.
still misses. But because of that, frightened, I think, because he missed by 1.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
so that made a
Remember,
difference.
kids, drugs are your friends, not really.
don't say that. Don't, chat. Don't. Damn it, Alex.
I'm joking. Don't
Quick point
encourage
of
it.
order. Somehow my no mace,
The
when we started
opinions-
combat,
Yeah.
became a dexterity weapon instead of a strength weapon. Is there any way to switch that back?
Yeah, let me take a look. I was just gonna say that the opinions expressed by Alex, known as Thesemos, do not represent beers and barbarians
Thank you.
or
Thank you.
Very
Run
much so.
DMG, Zach from Tales from the Unknown, or DM Joseph.
Hey, I realize we're a team, guys, but it feels like me and E are basically doing everything here.
All right, so
I threw some rocks. I don't know what you want.
I'll poison them. Oh, keep going to Nar.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened. It was plus 10 and it was a strength weapon, and now it's been set to dexterity, and I don't
I
know
think-
what would have changed it.
I think with because it's considered like a ranged.
Well, so it
Weapon?
was 10 before. It's a mace. It's just a mace. So, I don't. It was 10 before. I don't know why it's 6 now.
Yeah, let me
I
take a
didn't.
look.
I don't think I hit anything.
It's a flail.
Yeah.
Knowing what a flail actually is, I actually feel like that would be more dexterous than strength based.
Hey, I'm just going by. I'm going by the rules here.
If
It
you're
says it's a
not
strength
dexterous
weapon.
and you try to use a flail, I feel like you're going to get a migraine really fast.
Yeah, it was plus 10. I don't know why. What changed?
Yeah, I didn't hit anything. I noticed. I guess it was different after I made that melee. Oh, maybe I did it. It's still equipped. Yeah, I don't know because I did that like melee check roll or whatever, and then it got weird.
What if I changed that? Does that change it? No.
I mean, I could still use it. We just gotta. I'll add +4. To the
Sure.
thing, I
You
guess.
could do like you can manually do +4 on the attack too. That
Yeah.
didn't change it.
I have no idea, and there's no like back end thing that for like changing it back for some very weird reason. It
Yeah,
says
I'm looking at
category
the-
group flail.
the settings, and I even changed it to martial weapon instead of advanced.
What,
I can
maybe-
change
wait,
it just
maybe-
to mace.
Did that work? I gave it a range.
Oh,
that-
yeah, maybe
so
that's
it does. It has reach. I put 10 feet, so I keep track of it. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah, because
Right.
giving it range makes it ranged. Okay, so that's what it was.
All
So
right.
that's fixed. Alrighty, and you are up.
Striking that first hit. I'm gonna go for it. A hit. I'll take it. Let's roll that damage. It's not undead or anything, is it?
Not that you know of.
Well, my thing would do an extra d6 if it was undead. So.
It's not. Yeah. It's
Okay.
not.
5 points of damage. Thank you.
It is
I'll
now
go ahead-
near death.
I'll go ahead and try and smack it again with a +5 instead of a +10 this
After
time.
me and E have done all the damage, if you end up killing
that's
it
a
with the first two.
Big old
Oh,
miss.
okay.
I will raise my shield up. I think I'll do that though for
Alrighty.
my last action, raising my AC to 22.
Bad idea. I have a character. There's a catfolk rogue who I'm famous for. I'll kind of suck a little bit for most of the fight, but it never fails that I get the killing blow. Like the one hit I get is like the one that takes it down. Everybody weakens it up, and I come in and swipe, just like a cat would.
Maybe that's Tin Bolt's future.
Tin ball.
Here we go. Gotta throw some more molten rocks at him.
I don't know. You throw lava at me, that'll pretty much kill me too.
Hey, crit!
Oh,
there you go.
look at that!
You'll love to see it.
All
My
the
God.
rocks, all of
Do I
them.
just click roll damage on the produce flame?
Nice.
Yeah. Do you do critical though?
So you take
There should be a
double
critical.
damage and then 2d4 persistent fire
Yeah,
damage. I think
There
it says
is
on my thing.
not.
Oh, if you just do damage, I think I should be able to just
Yeah.
double. I usually have it auto sounded when people get crits in my other game, but I haven't set it up. But this is
Love that.
Yeah.
my tips.
So,
Explain how you do it.
Yeah.
so pretty much after missing everything and watching everyone do all the work, I get this like real gooey molten lava in my hand as I summon it, and as he's just opening his mouth to attack a Zembic, I just go whoop and just throw that lava right into its mouth. Yeah, just like whoop. And that's how it's done.
Pre-cooked meat, I love it. Your style is unmatched.
Yeah, you just want to like make sure you get the rocks out of there before you like cook it.
Noted.
Probably like a little poisonous or something like that. Actually, the meat is poisoned. Is that
Yeah.
to eat it?
Well,
I mean, it's okay if I feed it to other people.
True.
that's fine.
Alrighty. And it's a one shot, so it doesn't really matter. But this is where you guys would all get 30 XP.
Yay.
So the alligator had like a glowing thing like in its throat. Was that or like had light coming from its mouth?
Yeah, you noticed it when it was coming out, and now that it's dead and it kind of like rolls over on its belly, you see like this kind of soft glow coming from its abdomen.
Oh, I got that all day.
Yeah, that's all you.
Take my butcher knife, my chef knife, and my cleaver, and I get to work on this crocodile.
While he's doing that, I'm trying to crawl down its throat.
Well, they're both doing that. I'm casting detect magic just to see what's going on from the distance.
Just watching.
You-
Just
you,
watching
like,
this
literally
go
just
down.
Oz is
he's-
just like, what have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, I'm just there. I'm
Just-
supervising.
He's just trying to. At least he's going in from that way. So he's trying to climb. Did someone say they were cutting it open or? Yeah. So yeah, you cut it open. Go ahead and Tips. Go ahead and double click on the blood splats there. You should be able to double click and see. Like open up something that's lootable.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
So yeah, you cut it open and you see this like crystal that's just like emitting light.
I'm gonna pocket that.
And it's for mechanical. It's a ever burning torch basically, but it's in the form of a crystal, so you can pull it out and it's a light source.
Fantastic. I'm gonna get some string and tie it to my
You also see
forehead.
the bottom half of a gnome, or not a gnome, a goblin.
Oh, there's the other half of the goblin.
Well, it was hanging off that wall. I probably.
Is there a way
You
for
can
me
go-
to add that to my inventory or no?
You could just drag it from that to your character, either your token or if you open up your character sheet.
Oh. What? Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece of string and I'm gonna tie it to my chef hat.
Thanks.
We just see the rat that he stole from me is underneath his hat, controlling him.
Pay no attention to the rat underneath the hat.
I'm gonna go over here and check out that you said that there was like a secondary wall that looked like it could be busted
Yeah, I was
down
fixing to go over
potentially.
there too. Well, actually, you know
Well-
what? If you're over there, I'm gonna stay away from you because you and you're unpredictable. Oh,
Flick makes.
That's pretty
As I-
effect.
Oh, that's a great effect.
sorry, I got
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I messed it up.
I got
I'll just
essence
put it
of
up.
Raven when Jim Jam was doing the. I'm a landing bug.
Yeah, so it's it's shedding some nice bright light.
Nice. And I'll see if I can push down or break down this weak wall here.
Yeah, it's again like at the lowest part. It's pretty low. You can probably kick some of the top rocks over and make it even easier. And it looks a little squared off, but on the map. But it's basically like this kind of natural cavern. It looks kind of like there was like a crack in the earth, that exposed this.
I'll cross over, see if I can see what's inside.
So I'm just gonna follow you.
Now, real quick, and especially for Tin Bolt, if you guys, I think I have it. Let me just check.
I see a bone. Not a good
If you-
sign.
If you highlight a character, like if you all just kind of like hover over Ozempic and hit the F key on your keyboard, your token will automatically follow at that distance
Oh,
where he goes.
wow.
So you don't have to keep moving and stuff. Like it's a
Yep.
little bit of easy mode. Sometimes it does get hung up on stuff, so you got to kind of watch it a little bit. But for the most part, it's pretty slick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
If I hover over him.
Yeah, just hover over his token and hit F on you, like for follow.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So if I get here, except for he
I'll stop
can go-
moving so you can do it. Yeah,
When
sorry.
he gets here. Okay.
Now
Hey,
he
yeah.
moves, you all move, like a little chain gang.
All right, so
Oh, did you say that because
it
he's
seems
our
like
parole
we've-
officer?
is this right here a door or is
Yeah,
there...
so you come up
okay.
to this area and like the ground, kind of like before, it was pretty rocky, cavey, like natural. It kind of smooths out and like opens into this area that looks like it was, kind of an entrance to like it looks like this building has kind of sunk into the ground and it's a little crooked, and you see these big double doors. Ozempic, they feel very temple-ish to you, but not in a good way.
Can I
By the
maybe
way-
do like a religion check or something to see if I can figure out like what deity or
Yeah.
force might be part of this?
Give me a second, and I'll
I think
put
I'm
that in the
decent
chat.
at religion.
Use the force, Luke.
By the way, Oz, how badly hurt are you? Or is that a
I took 8 damage, which is not terrible, but about a fifth of my hit points or so, approximately.
You're fine.
All right, so you recognize the symbols on this door and stuff as worshippers of a god, Norg Orber.
Norgorber.
Yeah, I'll put it in the.
Norgorber.
It
seems that this is a temple door for Norgorber.
Gesundheit.
Oh, I think I know them.
What kind of deity is Norg?
It's my ska band.
You know that it's basically a god of secrets, poison, and murder.
Secrets, poison, and murder.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was a kobold. Never mind.
Dun dun dun.
I never thought I'd find a deity that I'd actually like.
I'm trying to
We'll have
figure
to
out why he said
watch.
that last part weird.
I mean, hey, in these TTRPGs, I think being an atheist in the TTRPGs is not that you don't believe that they exist. You're just like, no, f those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
this sucks.
Like,
No, thank you.
Fuck 'em.
Would I don't know if it's like a rogue only thing or something like that in Pathfinder. Would I be able to like check this door for traps or see if it's like locked or if there's any like
You
weird
could ask me
I
to
don't
do
know.
it.
stuff? Does anybody
if only-
fancy to
if
check
only-
the door?
if only you knew some criminal element type people. That could
Blasting
help
the
you
door
out.
down.
So like
If
you can like
only I-
listen and look
Yeah.
at the door with a perception check. If you want to try to like check for traps using thievery as well, you can do that. Nibs.
If only I knew some thieves to
Can,
see if this door was trapped or locked and unlocked it. Where would I find thieves at this hour?
Guys, I think we have a problem. He's learning sarcasm.
He's on to us, guys.
Sarcasm.
So I just clicked
No, no.
the favor.
I'm not a thief. I'm a drug dealer. Different. Get it right.
He's like, dang it, I only know these upstanding, these reformed criminals that are on their path to being upstanding members of society.
As far as he knows, that's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're able to find a trap on this door. It's very rudimentary. It's more like an alarm type trap. Like when you open it, the bell's gonna go off type of thing, like ding ding ding. And you're able to kind of make it to where that won't happen.
Alright, so it's got a simple alarm system on it. It's no problem at all. It's like that job we did last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
at least a
Yeah.
year ago, at least. Maybe 2.
Just a mean glance at everybody involved.
It was like
It was to save all those people in the burning building.
Yeah, babies. Babies. We
the time we
saving women and children in burning buildings. I had to open up. It was
Yeah.
weird.
They were all locked. They were all locked and alarmed.
Yeah, they
for
couldn't
some
figure out the
reason.
lock. We had to, you know.
It's all true, I swear to God.
Alrighty.
I will disarm it.
Alrighty, is disarmed.
Alright, I think we're good to go. Hopefully nothing will try to eat us on the other side of this door.
Why do you have to jinx us like that?
So yeah, whoever wants to open it can just click on that little gray door and
I'm okay
Open it.
back here.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Alright,
What
good
did I-
news is I
I
don't
tell
think it's hungry anymore.
you open the door. You find another goblin body, and it looks like with some of these bones, like the way it's positioned, and it's just covered in bones. But it looks like some like they're not animate now, but it looks like they had like piled on it, and like several like maybe 3 or 4 skeletons worth of bones are just like piled on this dead goblin.
Gotcha.
Anybody want to see if these bones are gonna like come to life if we like poke it with a stick or something?
Yeah, I know undead stuff, so I'll take a look as well to see if this may be a problem, a future problem.
Yeah.
I would assume a cult or something like that for this.
Yeah, I can put that in the chat. Occultism.
Can I jump in on that?
Sure, yeah, you can as well. Anybody who has training or want to look at it can.
Can I cast Detect Magic while they're looking at the skeletons, just to see if the skeletons are magical?
You sure can.
Detect bone.
Now,
Detect-
also, detect magic in Pathfinder is a cantrip. So the other
is.
thing you could do is
always
they have exploration activities, and this is the room I was going to explain that. So like for Tibbs, if you wanted to be like, I'm hiding all the time, I'm sticking to the shadows, you could use the avoid notice exploration activity, and what that does is it lets you roll stealth instead of perception on initiative, and then you're hidden at the beginning of the round.
Alright, well, how do I do that?
So you just tell me, and I'll put that on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the pretty gem off and stick it in my pocket. That way I'm not a glowing beacon of awesomeness. and I'd like to slink in and out of the shadows, please.
Alrighty. So I added a void notice in there, and I'll say active. It's under,
Whoa.
like when you go to actions, the actions where you do your attacks, it's under exploration, and then that'll be in there.
Oh, avoid
And then-
notice, yeah. And a cool little
Yep.
stealthy thing just popped up on the corner of my screen.
There's a scout one that'll give everybody a +1 to initiative. And there's search, which will kind of like you're moving at a slower pace, but you're keeping an eye out for traps stuff. Detect magic is a good one if you wanted to, like, you're going slower, you're moving half speed, and you're basically using your detect magic, constantly casting it, looking for magic items, see if anything triggers.
Yeah, I'm absolutely just always doing that and going slower.
Um,
Standing back anyway.
Ozempic, you can do like scout, or you can even do with like shield if you have your shield up, say in defend. You can always have your shield up. So at the beginning of
I'll do
initiative,
that
you start with raised shield.
I'll do that. I think I have.
I think I'm also gonna do a void notice.
So I'll do shield here, raise shield.
How do I do that?
So that's under exploration, you said.
Yeah, if you go into the actions and exploration, I put it on you, Desmos, as well.
I guess since everybody else is hiding, I guess I'll take point.
And if you don't have to memorize, there's a lot of them. So if you just kind of tell me, like, hey, while we're going through, this is what I'm doing. I'm scouting for traps, or I'm like keeping an eye out for any movement, or, I'm the watch guy. I'll go to the door and look for things incoming, or I'm detecting magic, or especially if it's a cantrip that you're casting or something like that over and over. And just let me know, and then we'll handle it as effective. No magic is
bones.
coming off in this room. The checks that you guys got for the occultism and stuff, you know that a necromancer this is like a necromancer's like play place, ball pit. Like when you went to McDonald's as a kid and they had the play place, it was just, yes, it's the best. This is that for a necromancer.
It for
Yeah, it's just-
necromancers. Do I have any cool things I can do as a paladin to be like, hey, don't raise these dead?
Don't do it.
Don't you do
Don't you do it?
Don't
do
it.
Don't you do it?
Do it.
Don't make me spritz you with the holy water. I'll do
I
it.
guess I don't. I do not.
Got
have
holy water in a spray
Give it a
bottle.
shot.
Hey,
Don't you make me turn this party around.
Don't you do? In the next room, there is many more bones. Much more bones.
So in this room, you see that there is a large crack. And before you go into it, I'm just going to pause real quick. So you see, looking into this room, there's many more bones and some bodies in various stages of decay. Looking up in the ceiling, you see kind of a crack. And if everybody wants to roll the society check.
Sure. I don't know if I have anything in society.
Ooh, I think I have society. I'm kind of good at it.
I mean, you still gotta,
I got
I
both of them.
failed.
and it makes sense, Thesimos,
Sure.
for you, yeah, and Thesimos, and also Tibbs. So you guys have heard of a spot that you believe is somewhere near this playhouse, where you've heard in circles that there's like this really good place to dump bodies, like was like an opening in the earth, and near the puddles, and hey, if you have a body that you don't want found, that's where you throw it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Kind of just looks like a bottomless pit. Nobody's ever gone down there that you've heard of, and like people just throw things they don't want to be found down there.
And that's what this is reminding us of?
Yeah, you're like, I wonder if, because this crack in the ceiling and just the pile, it seems to be more concentrated where that crack is.
Tibbs, isn't this where we dropped that guy off the other
Absolutely not. No, it's
no,
not.
no, you're right. You're right.
Off
I'm-
where?
Yeah.
To a play? We're at a playhouse.
No, see, what I've heard is there's this place, right, where it looks bottomless. I wouldn't know for sure because I've never been there, but I've heard of a place where it's like you just drop a body that nobody once found, and this is kind of reminding me of the said place. Not that I would know.
And I heard it's kind of close to this place, to the playhouse too. I mean, that's what I've heard. They're rumors, right?
Now, as you guys are kind of talking about this, you sort of notice that like off in the edges of the light, you kind of spot some movement.
I hide.
Take a step forward.
Yeah, I'm staying hidden.
Show yourselves.
You just
Show yourselves.
so
I'll let y'all like kind of
Yeah.
float off into the dark, but I'll be the distraction. Like, show yourselves, foul creatures. This
I'll,
task force of criminals has come to save the day.
I'll unpause it, but yeah, you see some like there's like these humanoid figures that are kind of approaching the light, and stepping into it slowly as they start like becoming clearer into the light. You see, they look kind of like this.
Yay,
Oh
yay.
boy.
Jackpot! As I like light the white flame on my mace. These seem undead, or do they seem alive, but like bulbous?
I mean, they're moving. They don't seem hunches. The safe bet would be that they're undead. Yeah,
Okay,
their flesh is rotting off of them. They don't look like, oh, I've just got this fungal infection. It's got a little out of control, but a few antibiotics and I'm good to go.
Mm.
They're a little past that.
Some unseemly undead have come down here.
They seem like don't hit them too hard because they might pop on you.
Yeah, they seem to be attracted to this, bright light that's coming out of this area, and they're like,
Can I like toss my torch like here, maybe like kind of the center of the room?
sure, yeah, I can just make a light source there, and just
Yeah.
just throw it in there.
Yeah, I'll toss my torch, draw my flick mace, and kind of just come what may.
Alrighty, and we're gonna just. I mean, I'm assuming that Ozempic is like, all right, this is training. This is what I've been training for.
This is what I've been training for
Never.
my entire life.
Never been so happy I took that light off and put it in my bag.
Oh, did you? I will. So in your
Unbright you.
inventory, you have like a little like, it looks like a T-shirt.
Yeah.
If you click on that, I'm just gonna uncheck the warn and be like, how do I make it stowed? I'll do it this way. Warn amulet, not anklet. Your anklets are taken care of in another way. So yeah, it's worn. I'll say you just tucked it into your shirt or something. But if you want to pull it out, you click on that shirt and say "worn amulet," and it like make the light happening.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
you toss your light out there, Ozempic. So it's not on you anymore. It's kind of in the center, and they're kind of shambling. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But they're shambling forward. If we're gonna attack them, we will go into initiative.
All right.
Should we re-roll initiative?
Yeah.
Natural 20 for initiative.
Come on.
Here we go, bottom again.
So I'm using
Hey,
stealth instead,
That's
right?
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So if you open, you would be using stealth instead. So would you, these most, but you got a crit. I'll change it for you if that's what you're going to be doing. What is your perception is, +6. So you would have got a 29. These mouse going first, just making sure. 13. 10 bolts. Because you guys had a +1. Someone said they were scouting.
Yeah, me and
No.
No.
Oz was scouting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was just
Oh,
avoiding
you had a shield. You had a
protection.
shield. So, alrighty. So, begin encounter. Some fun noises.
Grr.
Ephesiamos, you are up first.
So, would I, being who I am, would I know that undead have any resistance to poison, or would that just be metagaming to ask?
You could do a recall knowledge to find that out, to see if you remember. And now there would be an action in combat, but it's not a bad action to see, like, would you recall that information?
Okay. Yeah.
Because you know a lot about poison, so you would just target one of them, and then the basic action macros, and then do recall knowledge.
So target. Let's,
It is say -1, but it's not.
and we'll do what was it again? Recall knowledge.
Yeah, if it's on the basic action macros button, and
Yeah.
then, there you go, and it sent it to me. So yeah, you know it because you're pretty skilled at poisons and their effects on different types of creatures. You would know that undead are like, they're not good test subjects because they're resistant to it. They're immune to it basically.
Okay. And then I'm going to move into this corner of the room. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. And then for my last action, is there anything like I can do to ready an action?
So yeah, it's basically you spend 2 actions and you say, like, when it gets close enough, I'll, when this happens, I'll ready my action to do this. Similar in D&D, you say what you're readying.
Okay. I will, what's balance? Oh, that's for encounters, I'm guessing.
For what is what?
I was asking about balance, but I think that's more
It's
of
like if you're trying to balance on like a tightrope or like a narrow ledge or something.
Okay.
Balance check.
Do I still need to make like stealth checks or anything?
If you wanted to kind of go unnoticed and hide in the corner, yeah, give me.
Okay, then I think that's what I will do for that. So I need to roll a stealth.
Yeah, and there's also like a hide on the basic action macros. I think you get a +9 to it.
Yeah. 18 or 28. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you seem you feel like you're very very hidden.
Just like under the breath, just like doing the Mission Impossible music.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I'm going to hold it basically in action with my corset knife if any of the undead get close. And I think that's all I'm going to do right now.
Alrighty, Ozempic.
Alrighty. They are kind of far away from me, so I'd have to use quite a bit of my movement to get to them. Well, I'd have to use like
now
two...
another thing you
Okay.
could do, and we can rewind this for Alex if you want,
Mhm.
is you can basically say I'm holding my turn, and that's gonna basically move you down an initiative on purpose. So your initiative will always be at that change space. So if Ozempic, you wanted to wait for the zombies to come to you, you could say, okay, I'm gonna hold until they move closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action then until they move closer, because my movement's only 20, so I'd have to get pretty. I'd have to be far away from everybody and only do like one attack, so it's not worth it. So I'll hold my action or hold my turn.
Sure, and I'll put you in a hold state, so to be Tibbs. And Ephesiamos, did you want to change your action at all? I should have gave you that option.
I think I'm going to stay with that.
Okay.
Wait until they get closer. I'm just hiding in the corner.
So it's Tibbs' turn, and Ozempic, at any time you say, okay, I want to go next, just let me know. Tibbs, you are up.
Okay. Tibbs is going to stow his. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Oh, never mind, I got it. Tibbs is going to put his knives up for a second and take out his hand crossbow.
Okay, so that's one action to swap.
Trying to figure out how. Okay. and then he will sneak up and try to remain hidden the best he can. So what would I need to do for that?
As you move, just give me a stealth. I'll put it in the chat if it's easiest for you. Stealth.
Oh, that works. Okay.
And you probably just want to stay out of the light a little bit. Like, you can't go stand up right above the torch and be like, I'm hiding.
Right.
But
And then he is going to attempt to shoot a bolt at that guy. Right? 1 to
Alrighty.
move, 2 to hide, and then 3 to fire.
yeah, and actually, because your initiative was higher and you rolled stealth, you know, technically should have just been like you used whatever your initiative is stealth is, and you're hidden until the next round when they've gone and they could see if they've noticed you. But
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
you can. So you can. This guy, you're attacking him. Give me a second, because he doesn't know you're there, so he will be off guard to you.
Okay. So then I would hit that. Your controlled actor does not have an item with. What is
What is it you're trying to do?
Use my crossbow.
Oh, from your action
Yeah.
macros. Yeah. Oh, you don't have ammo. Go ahead and try it again.
Oh, I thought I did. I bought 2 things of bolts.
Yeah, you just have to select what ammo you're using, because there's sometimes different ammo.
Oh.
But I fixed it, so you should be able to do it again.
You silly goose.
Okay.
You didn't have any bolts in your crossbow.
It still doesn't say I have it. Hold on. So what do I click? I have the bolts. Change carry type to worn? Or held in hand?
Held in hand. You might just do it from your encounter or the thing at the top where it says strikes. And then pull down and choose the crossbow and the +7.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do that too. Because I don't have anything up here. They went away. Let's try it this way.
Do you have your own character selected? Maybe that's probably the problem. Is make sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
click on your character.
Yeah. I'm figuring it out, guys.
Technical difficulties. Thank you for bearing with us. There we go. Yeah, you didn't have your character, and that is a
critical hit.
Red.
So
Nice.
just hit the critical where it says critical instead of damage, right?
Yep. So hit critical.
Critical specialization 1d8 persistent bleed.
Nice.
So 12 damage. And I think that'll be it for me. Because that was 1, 2, 3.
So and he has a persistent bleed, right?
Yes.
It's 1d8 bleed damage. Okay, so that's on him. At the end of his turn, basically, he automatically takes the damage, and then will make an attempt to save out of it.
Fantastic.
And so it could keep going on, or he could like stop waiting. Alrighty, so that was 2 actions.
Movement, stay hit, or if you're not counting the stay hidden, I can
Yeah, the
fire
stay
too.
in wasn't an action. Yeah, go ahead and you can fire again if you want to do the same one, or
Yeah, I'm gonna stick out of range. So this would only be +2.
still hits.
Hey, regular damage.
Regular damage.
8.
Nice.
Alrighty. And take off guard for him. And It's this guy's turn.
Laughing Zombie's turn.
He's basically just gonna shamble up to Ozempic, but that uses all of his abilities.
Me? Why?
So if you wanted to unpause your turn and go now, or if you want to wait because there's another one that's coming up. I mean, you're the big guy that's out there. The other two people in this room are both
Makes
stealthing.
sense.
So
I'll wait for the next one because I think I can get like a slight buff if I hit two separate enemies because I have
Sure.
sweep. So that
Do you
might
have
be
a
useful.
question here, Joester? Did
Sure.
the zombie go like near in my reach, or can I do attacks opportunity from hold action?
So your character wouldn't have you have to have that attack of opportunity
Okay.
ability, and I don't believe you have a reaction for that, like that type of ability. That one, he might have like gone near you, but I don't think within range. You're talking about for your held action, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it was like right next to you.
It definitely was not.
And that's his turn. So imagine you want to go now.
Yeah, I'll go.
So
Have either one of these been hit
Oh,
yet?
these ones have not.
Okay. Which? Oh, did
It was this one over here.
Oh, gotcha. And it's still like alive,
Yeah.
or I guess unalive. I'll hit this silly goose right here. I'll go ahead and do my little flicky mace here. Flick mace for the first one. Trained roll 20.
What is it? What is it though?
It was a dirty 20.
Yeah,
It's a dirty 20. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just waiting for Ryan to do it.
Oh, a little dirty 20. A little breedable and submissive and breedable 20. So I'll do the damage here. I think it's gonna add the vitalizing, so I don't have to do nerfing.
Oh,
Nice.
So did it do the thing?
Yeah. Because it's
I don't know if it added the vitality on
yeah,
there.
it's
There's
one.
the-
It's
yeah.
10 bludgeoning and 1d6 vitality.
So do I have to roll that?
Persistent.
also?
It's persistent. No, it rolled it for you. And I'm just.
So it on
looking-
its turn takes it, I guess maybe.
Yeah. And damn, no, is it's persistent. I just want to look. 1d6 persistent. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't take it now,
But it will take it.
but it takes it persistently, and that'll be interesting when it happens. Alrighty, that's one action.
All right, then I will switch it up and hit this one because I get a +1. I think. I don't know if it'll account for it. I don't think it is, but we'll just add +1 to this for the sweep.
Yeah, on your attack.
Oh, it's not. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There might be a toggle, or you might be able to manually. Add
Yeah, I
that.
got that sweet toggle. Hey, that's another hit.
Hey.
So it's
Nice.
also going to do that persistent little damage there. Substantially less, but that D6 it'll add up over time.
It adds up.
And then I think covering my neck might be a good idea, and I will raise my shield as my final action, which I already have it up, so I don't really need to worry about it.
You probably want. Okay, yeah, it didn't expire. That's fine. It might. Just make sure it doesn't expire on you. Okay. Because sometimes they'll expire. It only lasts until like when you take the action. It lasts till the
Oh, then
beginning
I
of your
can
next turn.
just
But it's
do it real
fine.
quick
You still have it up. Tin bolts.
yep.
All right,
You see
Watch
those
out.
two.
watch out, Zempic. I'm gonna cast Splinter Volley, and I'm gonna use 3 actions instead of 2 to target
God.
both of them, both of the zombies right next to Oz.
Alrighty. And do you know how to target 2 of them?
I don't actually.
So if you hold shift and then click one and click the other, or holding shift, highlight over one, hit T, and then T like that.
Perfect.
Eric.
So pretty much, I just release a bunch of like splinters out of my hands.
Damn.
I think I have to do 2 separate attacks, though, maybe? Let's see. You can spend a third action while casting a spell that fires splinters at 2 different targets instead of 1. These attacks each increase your multiple attack penalty, but don't increase your map until after you make both spell attacks.
So yeah, do another one. We'll say the first one was the one on top.
Okay, yep, I'll make one more. Whew, okay. Lay at 1.
And I think you still have 2 hero points. So I'm just.
Oh, yes,
throwing that out there.
good call. I'm going to reroll that one.
Do it.
Baby.
There you go.
Hey.
Boom. All right, cool. Let me roll damage. Do you want me to roll damage?
Just roll once, and then we'll play it.
You can always run damage.
Good.
Pretty good damage.
That's solid. Maybe my 1d6 persistent light damage won't
Yeah.
much
Won't
of a
matter.
game changer.
Yeah,
Humorous
and that was all
like
3 actions because I did the super splinter volley.
The keyboard is great, by the way.
Alrighty, and then the other 2 get to go. They're gonna move up.
Yeah.
That one's the one that's bleeding.
Yeah, that's the one bleeding out. This one will come up here.
Well, that's crowded.
Oh,
That's too crowded, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
If we're being honest here. That's it's too many slices.
It is. So first though, Thesemos, when that one moved up, you want to take your opportunity attack on it?
Yeah, I will stab it with my knife.
Don't you mean your shiv?
My corset knife.
Corset knife, interesting.
It's a
Look,
parole
don't
officer.
ask,
We got shanks and shivs up in here.
Sounds like a hit.
22.
Nice.
Heyo. Does this do
That
more than
hits.
1d1?
Does 1d4 minus 1.
Now,
I'm,
give me-
I'm optimized
before
to
you
be
take your
above
turn, before you take your turn, real quick, let me.
Yeah, did I
Oh,
get
one
any,
of them had. Did one of them have the bleed damage? One have.
the one in front of me, I believe?
Yeah, like why isn't it still on there?
Yeah, one of them
Hey.
definitely had persistent bleed.
Yeah, it was 1d8.
I have a question. Why does it give me a -1 to a dagger? I think it'd be a +1.
Because you're
Oh, you know what? I know what it is. They are immune to bleed. They don't.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, shit.
Makes sense.
Oh.
That's why I wasn't taking it. Okay, so yeah, you're up now.
Okay, so it's my for sure.
Yep.
Am I still hidden?
Yep.
Do I get any bonuses
So
for just
you would get off guard. So that one should have been. Roll another d6
roll another d6?
because you would have got sneak attack.
Ooh.
Let's roll a d6 and I'll apply it to that.
Sneaky. Hey.
Oh!
Nice.
Max damage. Ooh.
So yeah, now though it's off guard to you, and
Well, since I don't have better options, I'm going to stab it 3 times.
You need better options. Those options sound great.
And the goal of
First
roll.
one
Sounds like a crit.
is a
Crit,
27.
critical hit.
Critical hit.
Oh, heck yeah. And does that also extend to the sneak attack? Because it's still off guard, right?
It does, and we're gonna do a little special song for this one.
Critical hit. How you like that shit? Baby, that's what you
Alrighty. Yeah. So when you roll your hit critical, it'll roll all that double. So 6.
Cool. I did 13 points of piercing damage.
Bam!
Well, you did.
Nice.
I think you did 6 because 6 was the critical, right?
Yeah, but it didn't have
Just
the
says
sneak
two-
attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It should have. That's weird. double or damage.
Okay.
And the 7 was to sneak attack. Okay.
And then I'm going to stab again
Stab, 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 stab. Hey,
for a
nice.
18.
Nice.
Just picture the rat with like a toothbrush shiv, just like.
I did 1 point of damage.
Hey, back on par.
And last attack, because it's a +1. See if I get anything. 13 does not.
Yeah. No, it does.
Oh, it does?
They're
oh, yeah,
very slow zombies. They're not that hard.
And I forgot to roll the d6 for last stab.
Go ahead and roll that real quick.
I'll roll it with this one, so the 2
All right,
d6
yeah.
are for the...
Add it all up.
Oh!
Nice.
And then
Alrighty.
the
It
damage
is-
for the knife itself.
Well, it's
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah, you killed it.
So, have you guys seen Has Been Hotel, where that scene where Nifty is just stabbing Adam in the back? Yeah, that's
Nice.
that is Ithismos. He just jumps on this thing's back and is like, "How dare you die!" Just stabbing him all over. And
Alrighty.
I feel accomplished. Thanks, guys.
Nice. That was a good turn.
Great turn. Alrighty. Tibbs.
Tibbs.
Mr. Al Dente.
Get him.
If you're nasty.
Sneaky, sneaky down this way. And I'm gonna shoot this guy with the crossbow. Because that's what I do. Dang it. There we go. Still getting used to it.
That sounds like a
Nice.
crit.
It
That-
is!
Critical
Crit.
hit.
Yes!
See, it's you got all those misses earlier. It's all just balancing out.
Absolutely.
Did I get sneak attack for this? Because it didn't highlight it that time.
You should, because well, this one's not off guard
So no?
from where you're at.
Okay.
No.
Oh, 2 points of damage on a crit.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna do it again.
You win some, you lose some.
Or same guy. I hit
Nice.
it. So damage. 4 points of damage on that one. And then what the heck? Oh, this is a -3. This may not work. Oh no, I moved. I moved. Moved in 2 shots.
Move 2 shots
Yep,
already.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Up next is the zombies. Okay.
Gotta take that persistent damage. It's gonna kill it, I swear. That'll be the end of it.
It will, but let's see if it does anything to you first.
Nice.
That's that shield coming in real clutch.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Ooh.
Oh, natural 20.
Now what's rude and crude?
So you
20
take
points of damage.
There's nothing humorous about that plague
Holy
zombie.
crap!
now. You have the shield block ability if you want to use that.
I think
Basically,
I
it
could use that, but that would break my shield.
Yeah,
my
so-
shield only has 28 hit points. I guess I'll just tank it. It's bad, but whatever.
It's one shot.
so you take that 20 damage, but then give me a fortitude save.
Oh god.
Ooh.
I don't know why I rolled it for you. I meant to. That didn't count.
Oh, well, yeah, the saving one doesn't count? Yeah,
No.
I bet.
I didn't even look at what it was. I was just like, I wasn't meaning to.
That's
click
fine.
on
I
it.
gotta
You saved
20
it
something
anyways.
also.
Okay, good.
And then does it take the thing at the end?
Oh, you know what? That one. Let's ignore that because I did the wrong thing. Yeah, at the end of its turn.
Okay, that's resistant.
All right, that one missed.
Critical miss, nice.
Now it's the end of its turn. It's gonna take the 2 persistent damage,
Boo.
and actually, it takes. You notice that persistent damage that it took was way more than.
Ooh.
Oh, is it been count? Because my weapon does holy damage. Has it been accommodating that?
I don't think so. So it
Okay.
does vitality damage.
Well, so
or
my
is it
weapon
whole?
does holy now, as a paladin.
Okay, so going forward, well, no, holy
I don't know if
doesn't
that's
seem to be
different
doing
versus-
anything. Yeah, it
okay.
is different. So the vitality seems to be really affecting it.
Gotcha.
It's gonna roll its recovery check real quick.
Yes.
And it critically failed. So the next one is gonna go up. You're closer to it. It doesn't have to move to get to you. It's lazy and brainless.
It happens. I got a couple coworkers like that.
Don't we all? Let's see.
I'm probably that
Missed
coworker.
it.
If you don't
too
have a
high.
coworker like that, then you are that coworker.
Yeah.
That was a miss. It's gonna try with its jaws.
All right.
And
Good.
miss.
How much more damage
Alrighty.
you can take. That was rough.
It ends
I've-
its turn.
Some hit
Takes
points.
3 vitality damage, or 13 actually. And
Damn.
So
roll its
close.
recovery check, and it fails. So it's still
Yes.
taking it.
Guys, we gotta keep Oz
And
alive.
now it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good, Mr. Stark. I'm up. I'm not that bad. Oh, did you take off the 20 yet? Or should I do that?
To take off the what?
The 20 points.
Oh no, I didn't. I will.
Right. I'm not doing great, under half health, but
Jeez.
I will smack. These are looking pretty near dead. The fresh boy that came up to me that will attack me next. I'm gonna whip my mace at him first.
Alrighty.
Freshen. Let me target. There we go. Do that. Mace. Gonna strike. Efficiency. Don't have the circumstance. It's a hit. Gonna take some damage. Gonna take 9 points of damage.
There we go.
Take some DMG.
DMG, and it's gonna take that persistent damage.
Yep.
I will then switch it up so I can get that sweep. I will take the one directly to, I guess, the western one, and I will do that.
That persistent damage is a killer.
It sounds like a crit. It sounds like a
You
crit.
love to hear that noise. You
Critical
love to hear it.
hit.
Love it when we hear that. I'm gonna roll the damage on that, and since it's a crit, it will. I think it might need to roll a save or be enfeebled.
It makes,
If it's not dead.
Well, what's the damage on it?
6
Is
points
6.
of damage. I rolled poorly on that. And then, if it's still alive, the undead is also unfeebled until the end of my next turn. So it physically weakened. You take a status penalty equal to the condition. It's just 1. So it takes a -1 to its attack rolls, strength or attack-based, strength-based attack rolls, strength-based damage rolls, and athletics checks.
That one undead guy has all the icons on him.
Yeah,
It's
he's
got
racking it up.
2d6,
It's
he's
alive.
enfeebled, slowed. Alrighty, but he's still alive. He's hanging on there.
all right, and then last
on.
action will be to keep that shield up. Badly injured boy wants to stay alive.
Now, just a reminder, you do have healing potions that you could quaff.
Is that an action to do?
To pull it out and drink it, yeah.
I feel like I need to keep the shield up because they're rolling suspiciously high on a lot of these. So
I mean, That sounds like an accusation.
I'm
Accusation.
not saying it's accusation. I'm saying the RNG is not in my favor.
Yeah.
Let me look at the. I do actually think Oh, I didn't take that feat. There is a feat where I can actually raise the shield as a reaction when I'm about to attack, but I didn't take that. Let me see. Is it even worth the healing if it's like a D4?
Probably not.
It's like a D8
No, it's-
hit points. It's not. I don't know if it's worth
Yeah.
it to sacrifice the 2 AC, so I'll keep my shield
All
raised.
right.
Well, you got the Splinter guy coming up next, so
Yeah.
that'll be okay.
All
Don't.
right.
Fix what ain't broke. I'm going to use splinters again on the two that are the one that's barely injured and then the one that's near death. The two below there. That other one should die before they can swing. Hopefully. So yeah, I'm gonna cast some splinters again. Oh, I targeted myself. That would have been bad. Alright, gonna go for the one on the left side first.
Hey, sounds like a crit.
Nice.
Do you want me to roll to hit on the other one before we do damage?
Yeah, go ahead and roll them all the attacks, and then we'll damage the one.
Oh,
Another crit.
Ooh, all right.
Jeez.
All right. Damage on the left one first.
get something nasty.
Well, yeah, if you just do damage, I'll just apply the same damage to both, but it's double.
Because I crit with it, they also take 1 bleed damage.
They're immune to bleed, I think.
Bleed,
Yeah.
You are correct. So I hit him with a bunch of splinters really hard.
Well, you
and,
definitely dropped the one on the right. So
Perfect.
and
That's
the
what I was
one on the
aiming to
left
do.
is Also feeling pretty bad.
It also said the splinters deal double damage on crit. Did that go?
Yeah, I
oh,
did-
you
I did
it.
double,
You did.
yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Cool.
So they took 28 damage each.
Yeah, I'm just like kind of
That's
hanging out in the
nasty.
crypt, just like splinters, splinters, splinters. Throwing out. Yeah. That's it.
And poor Ozempic up here, all by taking all the hits.
I just got hit
Oh, or
again.
not. No, you didn't. I'm just saying you're taking all the attacks.
Oh, I just heard the sound effect. It's like, damn it.
both of
I
those.
get hit again.
I'm glad
Both of
someone
those
was the
missed.
tank because the rest of us ain't.
Yeah, I
Alrighty, he
have 21
takes.
hit points. I would have been so dead by now.
So, question: do I still need to stay stealthed,
Hold
or
on real quick. This one takes.
Okay.
Just want to make sure because I forget this all the time. And so he takes his vitality damage, rolls check. He does shrug that vitality.
Boo.
That's right. That's right.
So your question is, I mean, you main attack, so would that kind of break stealth, like when you're making an action, right?
You're also right next to him, so like, how stealthy can you be?
yeah? So I don't have.
I would point out that if you moved to here, he would be off guard to you because Ozempic is across.
Cool. And then rinse and repeat.
The shank.
Shank, shank, shank.
Shake your booty. Sorry.
Did it roll?
It did not. You got to target him, remember?
Oh, whoops. Shank your booty.
Yes!
Crit
They're
City.
everywhere.
Good stack. Yeah, getting good ones.
A whole
6.
6 points. Oh, he's dead.
Alrighty. You just
Oh.
get him right in the back of the skull. Kill shot.
That's- Just jump up and just
Pop that vertebrae out like Jenga.
yeah, and then I
Is-
think if Thismos is getting a bit of a bloodlust, it is going to go after the other zombie.
Do it.
Go for
They're
it.
off.
I
They're
think
not
he's-
off guard though.
No.
No. But
We
it
need
doesn't
to.
matter. Still got to hit.
Rolling damage. I did a whopping 3 damage.
Killed it.
That is enough to steal
Oh, he
that
did
kill.
kill it. Yes!
It
Nice.
had, I think it had
Thank
like 1 hit point. So,
the
yeah,
Lord.
right, 1 or 2.
Fucking Oz over there going, oh, they're all dead now, thank God.
And there's just this little rat man just covered in blood with holding a dagger. Just,
That was fun.
If I remember right, isn't there a thing in Pathfinder where you could do like a medicine check and get hit points back, or is that?
I can use a nature check to try to treat your wounds.
I would appreciate that.
Do this just for sake of speed. I think between the health potions that we have and the nature check, just go ahead and heal back up.
All right, how many health potions should I trash?
How many hit points are you down?
A lot.
I'm down a good chunk. What was it? Like
Maybe 2.
20 something?
Yeah.
Oh, we got 80 experience points for that.
Right,
Yeah, that was a pretty good
drop.
encounter.
Are you good?
Plus 28. Are you back up?
Oh yeah, I'm back to full. I think that so negotiated some.
Awesome.
Ooh, that's a great nature check.
I
Though.
was just saying for sake of speed because I know we're running
Yeah.
on time a little bit. So I'm setting up this next scene. So you guys look around after healing up Ozempic and patching up. Looking around, you see just a lot of the bodies. These ones, none of the rest of them seem to be reacting to anything. You do notice on the walls there's some like scratchings that like pretty weird, like rough scratching, like it was made by like a bone or a knife. And where did I put the text? Basically it says beware the shadows that whisper lies. It's just written over and over across these walls.
Sounds strangely ominous.
I have some
Strange
relatives that are
animals.
like that.
Guys, that was really fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up my torch from the center of the room, and then is there any other like doors or like rooms?
So you do notice that there's some stairs going down.
I'll check to see if there's anything like down here. Like just do a quick circuit of the room, make sure there's no like creepy weird things that might come back to bite us, and then I'll head over to the stairs.
Other than the 3 you brought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the stairs for traps.
I'm keeping my magic sense going.
Is there
Sure,
anything,
yeah. Go ahead, Alex.
I was gonna say, is there anything off these zombies that I could use for alchemical stuff?
Yeah, you could probably there's definitely like bones and stuff, like bone dust, things like that. Some of the zombies that you just fought like were covered in like weird like mushrooms and
Grab me some
And
stuff that
mushrooms
you could
for a stew.
probably take them in. I mean, they look like mushrooms that were animating the dead. So if you might be an interesting stew for sure.
Huh.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Mwah.
Yeah, I'll take a bunch of those and some bones as well. Just I'm also whistling the entire time like I'm in the grocery store. Just,
Comparing, it's like 2 cans of soup to you, and it's like 2 thigh bones. Like, But after I check out the room a bit, I'll check out the staircase and use my torch and kind of see if there's anything down there.
Yeah, like you guys check the stairs. Like they go down, like they kind of like wind down a couple levels worth. Do you guys follow them down or?
Stealthily follow them down.
Yeah, well, I'll be out
Yeah.
front, shield first, and then we'll follow the stairs down.
okay.
Alrighty, so you take them down. They kind of open up into this room here, and I gotta. Why isn't it? Oh, we're loading a new map. New map.
Yep, just drop.
Yeah.
Which door?
So you see this door here is opened up. This door here has some you can tell that it's got some bars that are going into the stone walls, like some metal bars that are going into stone walls, and like some runes. that are some like it's kind of like round circular metal plates with runes on them.
Do we recognize the runes? Are they perhaps a language that one of us might know, or?
Let me see here. We could do. It'd probably be either like a religion or occultism check. I'll put both in
Could
the.
do. I think I'm equally good at either one of those.
Is my detect magic pinging anything off of them?
Off of the door, yeah. Like how detect magic works at this level is like you just know that there's something magic here.
Right, yeah, just like
You would
something.
imagine-
I don't know
yeah.
what kind of magic. Yeah, that's door's magical. That's the best I got.
Yeah, I'll look at it to help out.
Any information is good information.
True.
I will be looking down the hallway I am next to.
Sure, and as you guys are kind of talking, and Nibs, you look down this hallway, you hear a voice call out like, "Hello,
All right,
is someone out yonder?"
somebody's asking for an extended warranty.
My mind playing tricks again.
Hello? Hello?
If you are not an apparition, yes, please make yourself seen.
But I don't wanna. Hey, Oz.
How?
Somebody's asking for you in there.
Which door is it?
The one I'm standing in front of.
This one here that's open.
Oh, I'll poke my head inside. Excuse me, somebody is speaking. Are you the person we're supposed to kill to help these goblins?
Yeah, right off the bat. Just jumped right into it.
Are you who we're supposed to kill? I mean, I do hope not.
Do I see a person at this juncture, or are they like maybe behind the next set of doors?
Did anybody ask for murder?
No, you see another set of doors that are like they look like kind of like prison doors. They're barred doors with a latch on one side.
Can I see through them?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get closer. Like outside of arm's reach, but I'll see if I can peer through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get closer in, and like if you kind of peek around this way, you see that there's like another giant cage, and inside that cage is a figure.
Hello, sir. Were the zombies out front yours?
Oh, heavens no. You see he's kind of got a cloak on. He's like, I mean, those are or probably something to do with the cult that was down here. And you guys notice like the way he talks, like the kind of wording he uses and just the accent. It seems very like you feel like you guys are at like one of those fancy Shakespearean plays, you know, like or something like the language is like.
Where art thou as well? Can one of you rapscallions check these prison doors, perhaps unlock them, so we could properly greet our new friend?
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a terrible idea. I got it.
I mean, they just seem to have like a latch that you can pull from this side and open up.
Hey, are you cool?
Hey, Oz, they're not locked, man. You just reach up to the latch and pull it.
Well, you touch it then.
He asks him if he's cool. He's like, no, I'm pretty comfortable. It's you know, I don't tend to feel hot and cold as much anymore.
Alex,
I'm
did you
quite
just wait
comfortable.
anymore?
Thank you for your consideration in my well-being. It is greatly appreciated. I haven't.
Wait, anymore? You said anymore.
Hey, he said it. Yeah.
And he kind of lowers his hood and steps forward, and he as he does so, he's like, he's like, please, don't freak out.
I'm assuming he's like some kind of undead thing.
Ho!
Oh.
Oh!
Whoa, hey, oh,
Hey.
wow,
You
hey, yo!
I love how you're always in the YMCA pose.
I immediately shoot him with the crossbow.
Hey, no. Ozempic, you notice though that he is also he's wearing a pendant around his neck, and it is bearing a very familiar symbol to you
Ooh, is it a symbol of
Oh.
my god?
of Caden Colleen.
No. I'm gonna I see you bring up the crossbow. This guy's cool.
Hold on.
It doesn't look cool, man.
Come out.
No. He's cool. I see you're a follower of Caden Colleen. How did you?
I guess I mean I was me and my brothers were sent here to deal with this foul cult who was dealing in dark magics. But unfortunately, we were bested. I was captured alive. My brothers were lucky enough to die valiantly in battle.
Do you know what
I did
might
not
be
have such luck.
desiccating goblin corpses around here?
So, yes, this cult decided they found some old magics and performed a ritual, but I think they screwed something up because it turned everyone undead.
Is he telling the truth?
Yourself included.
You can on the basic action macros. I gotta select 20 first. I think there is a
Sense mode.
Sense motive.
sense motive, yeah, or something like that.
I'll
Sense
go
motive, yeah.
ahead.
I
I'll
got
do
it.
it.
Oh god,
Pretty good at sense motive.
why not?
Everyone else seems.
Sure,
Tibble
why
looks
not?
around and seeing everyone making faces. Oh wait, shit. All right, let me focus.
Yeah, I mean, you all seem to like he is being very sincere. Like he's, you detect, he's got a personality similar to, Ozempic here, where like
Also, I hate him.
you tell him, yeah, like got that goody, like honor and integrity, all those unnecessary burdens on him.
I mean, if we're being
Morals.
honest, there's no
Morals,
way he could have done it. He was behind several locked doors. I mean, he
Yeah,
didn't
well,
kill the
listen,
goblins.
we got sent down here to try to kill something.
Well, I mean, I don't think the alligator would have drained people of their fluids and desiccated them. We don't know about the zombies. They looked puffier more than anything. Perhaps there was another door. Maybe our target is behind that one.
All right, I'll go check the other door.
I'll back you up just in case.
Are we getting this guy out? I can help with that.
Yeah, is it just like a latch on this, or is it in fact locked?
You see like a rusty lock on there that you think probably you could either pick or hammer out pretty easy.
I'm just gonna-
As you guys are going to start to do that, he says, one second, please, if you could," and he gestures over to the wall where there's like a few manacles hanging. He's like, I've been in here quite a while, and I feel like I've gotten control of my senses again, but the hunger does strike me some. If you could please manacle me first.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna
For your
manacle you
safety.
first, and then we're gonna go handle this, and then we'll come back. If
Yeah,
the
why don't
hunger
we-
is
yeah,
of,
yeah, we'll be right
of
back.
worry. If hunger
He's like,
is of
well-
worry,
He tells you, he's like, well, if you will need me to get through that door, I
Oh.
believe.
a good counterpoint.
I mean,
I'll
I
throw
could,
him
I
the-
could tell you how to do it, but you'd have to come back here, and I'd have to tell you the step, and then to go do it, and then
I'm
come
gonna
back.
put manacles over his hands and feet. Locking this guy down good. He's not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I'll bang that lock. I will use my mace and just pop it off.
Dirty lock.
Bang this little dirty lock.
Alrighty, so yeah, you manacle and get him out, and he's, you can tell he like kind of purposely keeps his distance a bit from you, but is being, careful not to make sudden moves, and is like, okay, I will follow you. So you
Sounds
guys,
good.
he's like, what sent you down here again? Like you were.
Desiccated goblins sent us down here.
The Goblin King sent us down here on a task to kill something with sharp teeth and buggy eyes.
Well, you see, there was a farmer's market about a year ago.
No, not that far
really
back.
Was
That was
a
us,
silly
Tim,
little
that was
mishap with
us.
an incident. And he's like, oh yes, and he's like, and he steps up to the door and he's like looking at it for a minute and like kind of looking at it and he turns like one of the runes a little bit and ponders. He's like, it has been a while, but it's coming back to me. And he turns them. You hear the thing start to like clicking behind it. And he gets one of the bars to go and he's like, oh shoot, what was the other one? And he's kind of fumbling around with it for a while. But eventually he does get it, and the rods slide out of place, and the door swings open.
Nice.
And he says, "The cause, I believe, of your problems are going to be down this way." And he gestures towards this hall.
I'll take point.
What's behind the other door?
Would somebody like to check this door real quick?
He's like, I never got the chance to look in there.
I'll take a look.
That's the chamber, the ritual chamber.
I'll take a look. And I'm just gonna open the door. No finesse. No checking for traps.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna back up a few feet.
You see what looks like probably some kind of old library where there's some like books and some like scrolls that have just kind of like have been like decayed with age.
Any of them salvageable?
Maybe a couple of the books.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna check this door for traps. I'm not just gonna willy-nilly go in there. I'm not Raven.
Just gonna throw some of the old books in my bag. Again, shopping, just as if I'm at a grocery store.
Stay a little bit far.
Oh
away
yeah,
from
go ahead
the
and
guy.
do that thievery check there.
Negligent ghoul.
Oh boy. God, I'm hanging out in the back, guys.
The die has been cast.
Saying there's no active encounter for thievery. Oh, there it is.
You probably have to select your token.
Hey.
24.
Some good thievery.
What were you rolling that for?
I was stealing books.
Oh.
From my local library. Kidding. Don't do that, kids.
Hey, you're just full of great advice tonight, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, you probably think you can get, like probably 50 to 100 gold for some of these at the right book, book fanatics.
Good thing about prisoners.
Being how old they are and stuff, they're probably some.
No way. A first edition of 50 Shades of Orc.
But yeah, this door's pretty simple. It doesn't have any traps on it.
Alright, it's not trapped. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Here we go. I just hit the door button.
Yep.
There's something
Oh, is there a
beating
pulsating
in the room.
Oh.
So yeah, as you open the door, you see this room, and it's there's an altar at the back, and sitting on the altar is this very large beating heart.
Can I shoot this with a crossbow? Any objections?
Actually, Tibbs, do you want to cook it?
Well, I'm gonna shoot it first, because if I shoot it and something comes out, we gotta be prepared.
The goal, which I'll rename because he would have introduced himself as Marcon
Marcom.
Continental. He tells you, he's like, well, I mean, it probably won't have much effect, but it might not be good. He's like, this I believe is the heart of a demon.
I'm gonna go up to it with
Don't see that every day.
Hey, how much do you think we could get for that?
I don't know,
Why
but
is
Oz
that-
is doing something stupid, so let's just let him do it
They,
real quick.
they
Go up
performed
to it, and I'm
the
gonna eat it.
ritual. The ritual they were performing was to basically trap, like kill the demon, but just enough, not really kill it, but just enough to have its heart still
a little
alive.
Killing, we get it.
A little bit, Dad.
But
Just
they
a little
can
naming.
siphon its powers from it. But something went wrong. I think the demon got the upper hand.
He's only
And-
mostly dead, which means he's
Yeah.
slightly
A little
alive.
bit of trickery,
I'll get up
and
to
so
it.
I believe this is a cause of the problems.
do I think, my flick mace, holy, vitalizing, do I think that my weapon might be capable of like fully deadening this demon heart? Or would I know maybe something magical that could be done?
I mean, he tells you he's like, I know a ritual that perhaps you can do if I share the ritual with you.
Sure.
That can purify this and basically banish it back, and that should reverse the effects. But it probably would take someone else with some magic. He kind of looks around. And he's like, do one of your little small friends here know magic as well?
I
Hey,
know a
Tin,
little
you're
magic,
up,
but some of
buddy.
these smalls know
Yeah,
magic.
I gotta. Magic. I can do that.
You limber up, stretch it out, don't pull a muscle.
Yeah.
Last
I
thing
know
we
what
need is our little cobalt friend pulling the hammy.
I knew
Who's gonna have to
a
carry me out?
cane trip or two.
I can shoot it with a crossbow and make a nice pate out of it, but that's about it.
So yeah, he kind of outlines like the ritual, and he like rummages around, like goes back and finds a bone that he can like etch out some runes on this altar and help you and kind of guide you guys through the ritual. He says, since my conversion, my God has left me, and I no longer have the power, the magic to put into it, but I can guide you through it.
I have the power.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like kind of like this ritual takes about an hour, and during that time you guys need to make you need to get 3 successes before you get 3 failures.
What is do we know is this like a cult or?
Yeah, to be a cult.
I'm like decent at a cult. I
Oh
don't know
boy,
if somebody else is
I'm
better.
not good at that at all.
I mean, I have a +7.
I have a +6.
Listen, my great grandpa was a, copper dragon. He didn't teach me how to use magic. I just
Oh, you
could
could
do it.
you could also use Arcana if you wanted to.
Oh, thanks for the raid, Tidal Pool of Dreams.
Hello.
I listen.
Hey.
Everybody stand back. Everybody stand back. We're gonna make this check, alright? It's what we're gonna do. Nobody move. And I guess I can.
Nobody get hurt.
I guess I can use a colt. Is it just?
They just tell me what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna do
he
a
tells you
cult
it would
roll.
take 2 of you, like on both sides, like of it, basically.
And so I tag one of you in. Like I said, inherently
Definitely.
magical. Never really had to read a book or anything on magic. Just know how I can just, summon stuff.
I was bored with it.
I was just,
Never had to study.
I just have it.
All right, I'll
So
do the occultism check. I
Okay.
think we could both do it, but yeah, I got a +6. See if that's good. I have a less than 50-50 shot, I guess, if it's an 18, a DC 18.
Alright, here comes mine. Here comes. The blind thing
Alrighty,
is just
that's
nerve
1 failure.
I'm gonna blame
So we
you,
mark-
Brian.
Mark that up as 1 failure. Now, if you both want to do that again,
Okay.
I'm giving you
it's
guys
just-
thumbs ups.
it's just 3 successes before you get 3 failures.
Okay. Occultism.
There you go. There we go. And a critical will count for 2 successes, by the way. So,
Okay. I was so close.
So here's what I'll do is just to make it easier, I'll delete so I can track it too. We got 1 of each. You want to click on those in the chat.
Okay, so do occultism again.
Are you both doing occultism?
I was.
I'll
I
just
can
delete
help.
that one then.
I can help out with that.
I think it's just the 2 of us right now.
Unless you have a higher occultism.
I have
You
a +9.
Oh, well, then you should be doing this the whole time.
I'll step back here.
Tag him in.
Guys, you're doing it all wrong.
You're not praising the devil
we got
correctly.
Oh god.
Did you click on that? I won't count that because we want to click on this one. That way it tells us.
Click on
Makes it
the
easier.
DC
In the
18.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll roll my occultism.
You're supposed to click on the one in the chat.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so we got 2 successes.
Oh, sorry.
That's still a success. So, got 2 successes, 1 failure, 1 more success, and you guys finish the
All right,
ritual.
Here we go. No,
Drum
you do
roll.
it. You do it. Click on it in the chat. Yours is higher
want
than
me to-
mine. Yeah, yours is higher than mine.
Well, I mean, it takes 2. It takes 2 people to
Oh.
do it. So nice. We'll call that like a wash.
Oh God. Okay. Do it again.
Do it again. Keep going. Keep the ritual going. Oh, look at that critical success! You got the 2.
Yes. That's how it's done, boys.
Alrighty, yeah. So you finished the ritual, and you guys, like, pretty much everyone's, like, who has hair, Timbal, your scales feel like,
Yeah.
when you we're casting the electric arc, that like static electricity on them.
Ooh.
It's just a surge of magic fills the room, and then the heart just kind of like sinks in on itself and disappears.
What the hell with that meal?
And as you do that, Marcon falls to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Marcon! We knew you for so
That hour
long!
that I bonded with him that entire hour.
Yeah.
Kids.
Stella.
Did we just?
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you and is like, "You did it, son. I'm proud of you." And then he falls.
What?
What, Daddy?
It's my dad.
Did we just help with assisted suicide?
We've all experienced a great tragedy.
I don't like to
together.
ask those questions about what my actions.
You don't like to, find out the details
I
of
just
the
do.
consequences of the actions.
I just do shoot first, ask never.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The less I know, the better.
Well.
Alrighty. So yeah, you guys pretty much, look through this place. I mean, you can loot some of the bodies that are upstairs and get some treasures if you want. But you go back up to the goblins, and as soon as you guys come up, there's the Zuskut's waiting for you, and he's like, got word about like half an hour ago. Like she just fell asleep and woke up. She seems much better now. We're gonna keep her locked up for a couple days just to make sure, but
It's
the glowing of the eyes and the foaming of the mouth and all that, it seems to
Teenagers.
yeah. You ain't kidding on that one. And that concludes our one shot.
All right. Well,
For
one last thing
Pathfinder
then.
2.
So after we're all done and we're up there with the Goblin King, Tibbs is gonna shoot Oz in the leg and run.
Scamper.
You can roll for an attack, I guess, right?
I can do that. Sure. Why not?
Always ready. My shield is up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, also, I'm gonna shoot a blow dart in your neck as he runs.
They just all attack you and run.
That's rude.
I'm gonna scamper as a kobold and not fight anyone and just run.
Take the opportunity.
Not
and
enough.
raise the
That's a
strength.
miss.
Yeah.
I need to select you. Hold on.
That's a miss too. All of you
Get
are
the hell
picking up
out of here.
me. I'm just gonna start whipping up my face. And just start.
Natural 20.
Wait, you can't just keep on rolling over and over.
No, he
No,
I
that
only
was-
rolled- that was
He
my
only
first
rolled
attack.
once.
I'll
was
use one
10.
of my hero points to cancel that hero, that critical. I don't know if
Make
that's a thing I can do.
fortitude save, sir. I'm using Grave Root on you.
We all just scatter.
Yeah,
Talk
I'm
to
like
the-
3 houses down at this point.
Talk to Denise now.
Yeah.
I was making
Oh,
This is important.
I think it wins. It's a 19,
My DC is 19.
so I beat it.
Damn it!
Pizza beats.
Run!
I'm just gonna flick out the mace and I just start beating all of you.
I just start running back into the sewers. It's like, you'll take me home. Take me home.
You know, your boss never said anything about the parolees, right? Like, just don't kill the, not to kill the goblins if you can help it.
It's scattering. I run 5 feet faster than he does.
Actually,
But
there
you
is
guys
something
are
I can
faster than
do.
him.
I have warp step that gives me extra speed.
As they like run off, the Zuzka kind of looks around like, I don't know what that is about, but I was just about to give him the gold
Oh well, I'll take
reward,
it.
and
I
they
suppose.
all ran off.
I'll take it. As I like pick a needle out of my neck, I think, don't worry, I'll make sure that they get their slice as I like pocket it.
The last thing you hear is Tim's go, "Fuck you!" As he's running.
You still all have your ankle monitors. Good luck with that.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, like you guys could have got reduced sentences on your parole, but
I'm out.
It's
Oh,
just
they
our-
didn't have
you
to
did all
join me. I said I was.
I mean,
out.
you are all parolees. You are out and free.
There's
It's
a
just
reason
this is
we're
part of
getting
your.
got- you're getting
yeah,
got.
the
This
magical
is-
bracelets just prevent you from leaving the city. So.
Yeah, this is your like community service.
I refuse. I'm out.
Like you were free the entire time.
It's like doing a full day's worth of work and then just doing that much damage to the business and quitting and be like, keep my check. I worked 8 hours to do this. Smashing some glasses.
I didn't say Tibbs made good decisions. He just makes them.
I mean, we caught on to that pretty early in the game, right?
His
Pocket
wisdom is
sand.
just not great. Pocket sand. Exactly. Exactly.
It's just all the dead bugs. In his eyes.
What would happen if I had lost that to the? What does your weird poison do?
Gives you a D8 of damage, and then on the next round you become stupefied.
No, that's rude. Well, it didn't work, so I'm gonna put that in my report.
That's rude.
Rude, crude, and
he
uncouth.
pulls out.
Hey.
Like first he takes. I can imagine he takes out some gloves, pulls the thing out.
Put it in a little baggie.
Little baggie, marks
Seal it
evidence
up.
baggie.
Hey, as
Seals
far as
it
you
up.
know, that was just a dart. There was no poison.
Well,
It just says
Joker,
poison on it.
thank you.
It's got
for,
your furry little fingerprints on it.
Thank you for
Footprints
running
on it.
this one shot. It was actually
Yeah,
super
thank
fun.
you. This was
Yeah,
a lot of
It was a lot
fun.
of fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm
Absolutely.
glad you guys liked the play part of it at the beginning.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
absolutely.
Brush up on my
That was
acting
great.
skills. Zach, it was great having you as a guest.
Yeah,
on
thank
our
you for inviting me. This was
thing.
fantastic.
I might have to reach out for C2 and get you to be a campaign character.
Absolutely. Just hit me up.
He might have to be the evil one that stabs all the party members in the back eventually. Alright,
doesn't like
guys. We are Beards and Barbarians. Thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, very, very important, never forget to embrace the insanity. We're out, guys.
Bye.
Bye.